I'm now recording. Right, first season. It's there. Full video if you want to look at it. Oh.
Wow.
Quite a chaotic season, I can't lie. That was Albon got fast to slap on Singapore.
Bruce started recording and then just gone back to talking to you like he's not.
Yeah. No, I'm talking to the peoples. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you, how many YouTube subscribers? Like 2?
I actually don't know. So, I know it's over 100, I think. But let me check real quick. Oh,
right.
No.
I'm
let me find it. Let me find the channel.
I'm
176.
Alright, I'm gonna start recording. Are you ready to hear the greatest commentary for the first season you've ever heard?
God, I was commentating Vegas like it was a god.
Yeah, because you had nothing else to do because you shanked into the wall.
Yeah, engine failure, lap 2, let's go.
Are you allowed to say shank on YouTube? I don't think you are.
Huh?
Yeah, alright, there you go. Right, record. Okay, welcome to the F1 23 two-player career where we're not starting on season 1. Yeah, don't ask why, just felt like it. We didn't have the idea until about yesterday.
Yeah, because we had quite a silly season. Well, the drivers are weird.
For the first season, we started at AlphaTauri. We did pretty solid results. That's all the results from Great Britain and backwards. And then, the weirdest season happened. Hamilton moves to Red Bull, Verstappen to Ferrari, Lando to Mercedes, Fernando Alonso goes to Alfa Romeo, Valtteri to McLaren, Sargent to Ferrari, Hulkenberg to Aston, Carlos Sainz and Leclerc get dropped. Joe stays at Alfa Romeo, Alex Albon goes to Haas, Lawson and Jarubala both move into F1, joining Williams and AlphaTauri. Kevin Magnussen is bad. Ocon got dropped. Yuki comes back in with a good 22 points so in the season. And it came down to a title fight between Hamilton and Russell, 2 points into the final race. Hamilton got a great lead, followed by George, which is actually a massive lie because George had a horrendous start and then lost it.
Yeah,
now on to season 2. George Russell is a Red Bull driver now. Me and Seb moved to Aston Martin. Max Verstappen, the Ferrari lineup stays the same. The Alfa Romeo lineup stays the same. Valtteri Bottas goes back to Mercedes, with Leclerc replacing him in the McLaren. Gasly also moves to Mercedes. The AlphaTauri lineup stays the same. The Williams gains Esteban Ocon. Nick de Vries comes into the Alpine along with his new teammate Lando Norris. And Kevin Magnussen and Alex Albon stay at Haas.
I've just realised all the Mercedes drivers are like gone from the first season. They just got replaced. Lamov are ready to do qualifying.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun editing this because I've got to get it off my PlayStation, put it on my laptop, edit it, and then upload it. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'll just upload it.
You gotta get it on the Share Factory first.
Yeah, that'll be a pain, wouldn't it? Oh, Bahrain. Oh, first time in this car and I've already got an electrical fault.
On to the final straight before the long straight. I'm not quite sure. The AlphaTauri's been off the pace the second half of last season, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. Let's see, where does Yuki put his AlphaTauri? P8. Lando to P8 in the Alpine. Sergio Perez is going to be the next one to cross the line to do a set his time. Perez was pretty...
Oh, was a bit ahead of me, I can't lie.
Perez definitely dropped off a little bit on the second half of the season. He was a bit slow. I want to see how Gasly does with the Mercedes, because that was so strong last season. I know Bottas was pretty strong in that McLaren when he got into it. And when the patch update came, which, you know, buffed the McLaren. I'm expecting a McLaren to be fighting for the championship this year. Sergio Perez, who P2, so puts onto P3.
I'll do.
Right, let's see the order for Q1. Valtteri Bottas 6th, Leclerc improves to 5th, George goes to 3rd, Gasly 11th in the Mercedes, lacking. Liam Lawson 12th, not bad. Lando's 15th, Nick De Vries 16th. Not a single AlphaTauri got through. Kevin Magnussen is once again starting at the back of the grid. Ferrari a bit off. Right, let's move on to Q2. There is a slow Red Bull in the way. Fastest S1. Is George Russell going to be a problem, or is he going to move nicely out of the way?
That might be his time lap.
George Russell is going to move out of the way, so I can do my lap without him impeding. Let's see what Leclerc sets. A 129.8. Fastest now, 129.5 set by Seb. Good job, Seb. Proud of you.
0.5 seconds faster than the last one. Oh, what?
Piastri to P3. Into P1 for Q2. I think I'm going to hold it.
I'll be on P2 as well, I think.
Gas Martin's been pretty strong already in qualifying.
P2 or P4? I can't read.
I've got P1.
P2. Yeah.
Pierre Gasly to P4.
Oh my god, he's that. He's actually woke up for once.
Liam Lawson gets the Q3 in the Williams.
Bro gets rid of Sargent.
Right, current drivers out: Logan Sargent, Fernando Alonso, Lando Norris, Joe Grunier, and Alexander Albon.
No Hasses up here this time.
I think there might be a three-way championship, maybe 4, depending on how. Actually, maybe 4 this season though.
Uh-oh, I've messed up. I've missed my breaking point.
Oh, you fool.
I'll make it up, hopefully.
As fast as S1.
Pure concentration right now on my days.
Yep. How's my S2 going to be? Only a green S2, not fastest. I know who has fastest S2.
Me.
Oscar Piastri, a 129.1, solid lap from Oscar. I am 1/10 off Oscar Piastri though.
So am I. Well, 0.15.
Going to tire that. Is Oscar Piastri going to be, has he got pole position for the first race of the season?
I got P4.
I got P3.
So well, Gasly is up there.
Yeah, Gasly, yeah,
It was
shockingly
completely
slow.
useless as my teammate on the second half of the season.
And it's McLaren 1-2 for the opening round of season 2. Followed by the Aston Martins, Red Bull, Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Williams. Liam Lawson close tonight, but just 2 tenths off. The Williams can only do so much, although the Williams, he's done well compared to the rest of the grid, especially Logan Sargent, who is in the Ferrari.
Yeah, Rip Sargent. Got taken out by Lawson.
Time to go to the race.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ace, Tempest, Russell, Bottas, Perez, Verstappen, Gasly, Liam Lawson, Sargent, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Joe, Albon, De Vries, Ocon, Deruvala, Sonoda, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula 1 underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Right, race strategy. Well, it wants me to go on mediums. I mean...
Well, what strategy want to run then?
You're in the quick... Well, you're faster than me around this track. Do you want me to do the medium hard and you do the soft mediums then?
Wouldn't it have made more sense for it to be... Actually, the undercut is quite powerful, to be fair. The undercut is extremely powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
So the softs would be pretty OP, but although you are gonna... You could undercut everyone hard, I guess, but the only person that you will be undercutting is Piastri, maybe Bottas and Sergio, depending on how the race start goes.
Yeah, towards the end of the race, I will be faster. So many people are on softs. Was it Albon's on mediums, Perez, Bottas on mediums, me, Piastri. So you're basically in a fight with Leclerc, I'm in a fight with Piastri.
Alright. I mean, we could both run the softs and just not double stack. One of us goes in at 11, the other one goes in at 12.
No, I'll go medium hard. I'll go medium hard.
Okay. Well, you could do medium soft.
Nah, but the undercut.
Yeah, good one. Right, let's do this. Right, so I know where we're going. Leclerc has a great start over his teammate.
Whoops. Got a bit wide there.
Gonna take the lead. I am on a bit wide. Got Leclerc and Leclerc. 7 moves up to P2. Piastri P3. Leclerc's dropped. So has I've gone wide. Gonna lose the lead now. How long these softs are going to last for? No clue, but we will figure it out when we get to that problem.
Yep.
A bit wide. Which means I am going to have a better run in. Nice clean pass there. You're gonna send it around the inside.
Claire is struggling.
Yeah, Claire's really struggling. Maybe he picked up wing damage.
Yeah, I must have accidentally gave him wing damage on the first corner. Because I braked a bit late and I just decided to take the inside line as I couldn't go on the outside.
George Russell lost the championship. He needs to redeem himself by following in his old teammate's footsteps by going to Red Bull.
Does also result in George Russell is catching up to Piastri.
How's Russell's pace going to be in the Red Bull compared to Hamilton's pace in the Red Bull? Well, don't know, since it seems to be pretty strong on those softs at the minute. Quite a gap between George Russell and Leclerc already on lap 2. Pierre Gasly now gets past Leclerc. Leclerc fights him back. I set the fastest lap. Russell sets the fastest lap. Bottas moves up to P5. He's fighting with his teammate Gasly. Down the straight. Gasly comes out on top. But who's going to be leading into the next corner? Gasly's doing some great defending from his teammate, and probably too good because it's lost even more time.
Yeah, probably the
leading
defense, to be fair. I think he's just a bit angry from last season.
Yeah, that car was dreadful.
I was doing good work in that Alpine compared to Gasly. I do have Piastri on there.
A bit
You've gone a bit
wide for the
wide.
final corner. Which is going to ruin my running. Tell the tyre wear is. Lap 4, 16%, 17%. Soft tyre does not really have that much pace. Medium tyre does seem to have a pretty strong race tyre.
Russell was caught up.
George has caught up. That's kind of concerning. Lost so much time. I'll try and keep concentrated.
Didn't have a very good exit.
Mercedes have pulled away from the McLaren now. Gasly in front. Bouncer returning to Mercedes, but behind Gasly, who was doing dreadful last season. Teammate's gonna make a move on me. Leaving as much space as humanly possible. And I think I left him plenty of space there.
Yeah.
If you do want to just push past me, you can, I don't mind.
I'll do it on the main straight.
The soft tire's not feeling as good as the first couple of laps. Pushing like crazy.
took DRS. Oh no. Oh no.
That's going to help me pull away a little bit. You're going to have to go on the defensive. Got a good 6 more laps. These tyres are clear as slow, which has allowed Sergio Perez to sneak past that McLaren. Next car, I believe, is going to be Max Verstappen, who's going to want to make a move past that McLaren. There's no longer running the number 1, it's back to 33.
Yeah, nobody's running the number 1 no more. Hamilton retired.
Yeah, and Hamilton doesn't run the number 1, he only runs 44. The inside here.
Went straight for a second.
Must have caught the curb a bit.
Yeah. But we are holding everyone up. Plus I do need to overtake you as well. Otherwise the undercut with Russell and Gasly are going to work on me.
The undercut's going to do fine. But as long as you just pick the form, you're perfectly fine. Fine. We get such better road speed with the DRS. Ashley's gonna sneak by. Xbox for telling me that I am going to look something some tyre grip. I'm now going to hold up Oscar so you can get back through. Oscar trying to redeem himself for the shocking start he had. Ferrari's got past. I think that's even Liam Lawson who's got past Leclerc. Leclerc definitely has damage, he's just not pitting for it, which is kind of costing him quite a lot of time. Oscar Piastri's definitely going to make a move on the outside. Seb's, come on Seb, you got this, come on.
My car is nothing compared to that. Oh my god. Oh, It's 3 wide.
Just had to back off a little bit because I had Oscar going into the side of me to get DRS.
I had Oscar almost take my front wing off.
Picked up a bit of rubber. Not good for pace. Lost so much time. Just need to get Piastri out of the DRS.
He's close.
He's slowly dropping back. I don't think he was out before the detection. We'll figure out. Just push. Just push.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
He's out of the detection for me. There's Russell.
Russell fighting him. It's going to be good for you on the medium tyre with him being that one you are currently in a race with.
Yeah.
I think the hardtails will come in use nearer to the end. They're going to be rapid.
He actually did keep the defence.
Gasly's doing well. Which has allowed Harris has caught up well. Good job, Sergio.
So it's Bottas.
Williams doing some defending. Another Ferrari gets past.
Probably
Loads of
Sargent.
cars have got past Leclerc now. He is so slow.
Might as well
Right,
retire.
Leclerc is going. He's just gonna drop to the back of the grid. He's definitely got wing damage.
Okay, be careful.
Someone down the pit lane.
Some tyre grip anytime now.
2.2. Right, let's get these old softs off, get these mediums on. Gonna get passed by Lawson, who's going to take 5th. Alonso's fighting him with DRS. Gonna have the Ruvula come and Albon fighting into turn 1 as they just slot up behind me. They have come up the pit lane. Yeah, these medium tyres don't feel much better. Alright, now gotta go chase the Ferrari of Logan Sargent.
Lawson's up to P5.
Oh yeah, he hasn't pitted yet, but he's drove great. Leclerc, 3rd from the bottom of the grid. George Russell moves up past the fighting AlphaTauri and Alex Albon in the Haas for 10th. Now it's going to be Lawson, Alonso, Sargent in to get rid of those old soft tyres, which are probably so dead right now. Now I just got to try and close a 16-second gap to Bottas. How are you doing?
Alright, well, Piastri's in my DRS, but Perez is out of it. Well, out of Piastri's.
Williams pit groups had a shambles. This let Sargent and Alonso past. Don't know if it was a problem. Albon is fighting the Mercedes. If I think Gasly, it is Gasly. Seb, you're going into the pit for those hard tyres. I'm going to get the undercut done. Don't know how far you're going to be behind, but the hard tyres will definitely come into play later on in the race.
Yes, they will.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
I set the fastest lap.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit
Going
stops.
through
Let's go.
turn 1 now. George Russell's also done the undercut.
Left me no room.
Alex, the only one in the pits on the medium tires. Don't think it's the right strategy for him to that far back.
Safety
Yeah,
car, safety car.
and it's a full safety car.
What's happened?
Delta number positive as we form up.
The Williams have spun.
Oh, I had purple S2 as well. I could have been on the fastest lap.
I am going to dive into the pit lane for a fresh set of mediums. George Russell will take the race lead.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping
Gonna
too far
slot
back.
into
Remember,
8th.
we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
But these guys should now get me right to the end, and I'm probably going to be the quickest on track. Hopefully. Don't know if this is going to pay off yet or not, but we'll figure it out. Max Verstappen up to 7th now, Sergeant 9th, Alonso 10th. Let's see what the current order is.
Maybe
George
came
Russell,
out on-
Seb, Oscar, Perez, Gasly, Bottas, Verstappen, myself, Sargent, Alonso, Lawson, Norris, Joe, Magnussen, Ruvula, Leclerc, Sonoda, De Vries, Albon, Ocon, who is done soft hard. Lando P12 in the Alpine, Lawson on the soft hard, running 11th at the minute. I'm the only one that stopped for an extra set of tyres. Probably get these tyres warmed up. See some major changes now that everyone's regrouped back up. I think you have a good chance for the race win, Seb.
I think I do have a good chance. I'm on, well, faster tyres than Russell now, as I was catching up to him, and I did start getting, was at purple sectors.
This is going to give Leclerc another chance to, get some positions back.
Yes, it will. Pit stops. Let's have a look where Leclerc. He didn't get any repairs.
Maybe he was just having a car fault then. That was making him slow.
Yeah. Must have been a car fault.
Perhaps his DRS swing is broken.
I don't think it was the DRS swing, because it was lap 2 and he was already 2 seconds behind them. Was it?
I don't know then. Safety car's gonna come in this lap. Need to get a good run on the Ferrari and on Mercedes so I can not lose too much time so I can catch Perez and Oscar. I'll back off a little bit.
Just wait
so
for
the
the
AI
brake check.
brake check.
Yeah, there he is.
Safety car in. Fastest medium tyres at the minute.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Oh, I've mistimed my
Okay,
acceleration point. And Seb has taken the race lead.
I have taken the lead as a yellow
I get
flag.
past Max Verstappen. I've got to chase down Valtteri, which shouldn't be too hard considering he is on the hard tyre and I am on the fresh mediums. Next car now, Gasly, the P5. Got Bottas coming at me. He's just gonna back off. I have lost a bit of time to Gasly because Bottas didn't back off straight away. But I have caught up to him pretty quickly. Gonna get past Gasly with a little nudge. Now Perez 1.1 behind in front. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm not going to get around the outside. Get contact there. He actually does get back past Russell though. They're past you now. Although you are going to have DRS for the next straight. Got the defensive though.
Car wheel spins a lot compared to the
That's just
Alpine.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, you can actually race people.
Yeah, I mean the wheel spin ain't helping in this, but I do finally have the power. Alpine was dreadful on the straights.
Leclerc drops another position.
Piastri is taking Perez. Where's Russell gone?
Russell's dropped behind Bottas. Probably didn't need to do the extra pit stop, but did it anyways.
Oh my god, what was that lag?
I don't know.
Just lagged 0.3 seconds in front.
Leclerc now running dead last in the McLaren, while his teammate is fighting for a podium.
It's just podium. He's not really fighting for it, to be fair.
Leclerc started P2, drops all the way to P20.
Rose lost to 18th position.
Been overtaken by every car on the grid.
Apart from Piastri. No, he overtook Piastri on the start, didn't he?
And then slowly drop backwards.
Yeah, since the first turn, which might have been my fault.
Probably has side pod or something.
That might be why, actually. He's even getting dropped by the Williams back there.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I really could have was a underfield.
And the Williams has spun. I think that's Liam Lawson. It is Liam Lawson. He is out of the session. 20 out of 29, and he has mechanical. He must be fuming right now.
He must be. He was close to points.
Yeah, 1 position behind Fernando. Oh, he's fuming.
Oh, he is angry, isn't he?
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
I hear concentration right now.
I smell concentration.
I'm breathing it.
My cup of tea is also going cold as we speak. It's very disappointing that when I drink it, it's going to be like cold. But I'm hoping it's got a little bit of warmth to it. You know, just a little bit.
Just a advert. Right at the bottom. A bit wide.
And I won the Bahrain Grand Prix.
The Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's quickly do
1, 2. Drive of the day, me. I think they've definitely changed the drive of the day system.
That's a fantastic
Yeah,
team
instead
effort.
of like position change, I think it's like overall
It's most
performance.
overtakes. I think it's most overtakes.
What set them apart?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence.
Oscar Piastri
Ability to keep their cool.
gets another podium,
Parts of the race meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers.
and Aston Martin will be leading the drivers and the constructors.
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's Grand Prix. And there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this
Oscar
result.
Piastri there.
It's Aston Martin on the top step.
A bunch of green boys and that one orange and black boy.
With a little bit of blue.
Jesus Christ, my fastest lap was so far ahead of the people's.
My fastest lap got ruined because of the safety car.
Aston Martin leading by 24 points.
Yeah, quite a margin.
Constructors Aston Martin, Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Alpine, Haas, AlphaTauri, Williams.
Red Bull slacking.
Orlando 1 position out of points for Alpine. Unfortunate luck for Lawson though.
Yeah. Well, and Leclerc. Everyone at least got an overtake this race.